One of the first questions that I had about someone seeking office is if you've ever sought office before. Are there any other races that you've been in, any other positions that you've sought in the past?
I have never held public office before, but I have been a leader. I've been a Tea Party leader, and I'm a director for the Prosper Historical Society. So I have had experience on that side of things. I'm an activist for liberty and freedom. I stand for inalienable rights, and that has been the leadership role. I've never held office in an official capacity.
Now you mentioned are there commissions, boards, things like that you've served on, other things like that aren't necessarily elected positions?
Yes, like when I lived in Plano, I guess it was 2003, 2004, I was on a HOA architectural board. So things like that, but never, just some clubs here and there, but nothing as serious until two things happened. I moved to Prosper in December of 2006, and shortly thereafter, I was so grateful for moving to the wonderful town of Prosper, because I grew up in Richardson, and I grew up with family values. I grew up in a safe and wonderful community that was all about outreach, your neighbors. You knew your neighbors, kids played out in the front yard. And when I moved to Plano, it was like going back in time in a very strange way, and I was so grateful for that. I thought, I have got to find a way to give back to this wonderful town of Prosper. And then that coincided with the emergence of the Tea Party. I attended a Tea Party rally July the 4th, 2009 out at South Fork Ranch. And I will never forget that day. I have always had an interest in politics and followed politics, but until that day, I thought, wow, there's really like-minded people out here. You know, I'd listen to Rush on the radio, or I'd see people on TV, but I didn't really, even though I lived in Plano from 2001 to 2006, I never, which is a very conservative town or city, I never really found my neighbors willing to discuss politics or step out in faith until the Tea Party movement. And from that day forward, I found a purpose. I founded like-minded people. My name ended up on am I going on too long? Let me wrap this up real quick. I put my name on an email list, came home, went in on DallasTeaParty.org, was queued in to my zip code, 75078 in Prosper. Kelly Cooper, who's in the audience tonight, was the founder of the Prosper Tea Party. We met, became fast friends, partners and sisters in liberty, and we have led that group together and have never looked back, and had a blast doing it. And really, our key was education and activism, getting out in the community and engaging your elected reps. I love talking about the Tea Party.